is Julia Loves Beginning, and today I wanted to talk about what's really going on when we think that we're helping people. So I've had a very interesting day today, and I was actually given the outline for what I would be saying today yesterday. And as I was going through my day today, I kind of forgot what I was told, and I knew at some point when I got around to making the video, I'd look over it again and remember and be guided through it to say, but I was thinking, oh, this is such an interesting day. I wonder how that's going to match up with what I was told yesterday, which I can't remember right now. And so when I finally got to it tonight, I'm not making this video until the end of the day. When I finally got to it, it was, I'm just making sure the video is working. It's lagging a little. Okay, I think it's okay. It was an exact match. So what I had been told yesterday matched exactly with what unfolded for me today. So the topic was, what is really happening when I think I'm helping someone? And I've sensed this for a long time. And just recently I got this clear message that I should make myself more available to do something like sessions, emailing back and forth, or messaging, or Facebook audio call, or Zoom session, or video call, something like that, to just be able to go back and forth with anybody who wants to discuss something. So I've tried to do that. So when you make yourself available like that, it seems like you're the one who's helping them, right? But every time I get in one of these sessions with somebody, I realize there's no difference. Like, everybody's always helping everybody, and I'm just coming into such a deep appreciation of that. When any two come together, they always do each other the deepest service, no matter what they seem to be doing or saying, no matter if it appears to be positive or negative. It's like you can't get away from all these opportunities to either express and share joy or to heal, and healing brings on the joy. So it's like there's no escaping from all the benefits we always bring each other, no matter how it looks. And I'm really starting to feel a security in that. So if I'm talking with somebody, they're kind of pinging my issues too, and my thoughts are being exposed. And when my thoughts are exposed, my thoughts can be healed. So it's like everybody's always helping each other, and I really appreciate that. So I realize that all the characters I meet in this drama, and I do use stage language like that because I feel it's the most effective way of explaining what we have going on here. We give ourselves experience with thought, and it takes the form of this drama, and most of us are taking it far too seriously. But every character I meet, they can only do two things, and I can only do two things. But every character I meet can either reflect the joy I am back to me, or reflect my unhealed beliefs back to me. It's just, those are the only two things that they're capable of doing. And it's up to me what kind of experience I have. It's up to me how I approach everything. And finding this out and learning it, I did not like that it was up to me. I almost felt like it gave me a power over others that I didn't want. But it's not like that at all. It's just my experience and how I approach things is up to me. And I used to think this interchange, this deep, intimate interchange minds have going on all the time with each other, I used to think it was intrusive, and it didn't feel right to me. But now that I recognize how we're always helping each other and serving each other, no matter how it looks, it's okay for me to feel that I've had an influence on something, on somebody's mind, and changing somebody's mind. I don't feel like, because I'm not a separate one, that's just the separate person perspective. So I no longer feel like I'm getting into somebody's mind and rummaging around and changing it and being where I shouldn't be. I realize we are the one mind, but in perception we've separated it up into all these different cubicles, and we're trying to get each other not to, to stay out of our cubicles and trying to rule our cubicle. But really, this is one mind that we all share, and there's only one of us, and it's okay. I don't have to feel like I'm being intrusive just by experiencing the oneness of us. So it's always a deep service we do for one another. If you come at me and you're yelling, if that pings off anything inside me, it's my unhealed beliefs coming up. And when my unhealed beliefs can be exposed or can be expressed, that's exactly when they can be healed. That's a deep service. So we can't even go around saying people shouldn't yell at each other. They're helping that other person uncover any issues they have. And so this is really beyond judgment. It's beyond all judgment of separate persons. Help really is everywhere. And the seemingly easier version of the services we do for one another is we reflect the joy we are back to each other in those shared moments of smiling and enjoyment and happiness, and each one is so worthwhile. But the joy reflection is not superior to the healing opportunity. It's a service when somebody uncovers something that I have been hiding from, thinking that I've been hiding from. It's a service, and I'm really appreciating that. So it's okay to have the power to bring joy to others. And this is something that I struggled with a little bit, as I would feel at various times that I knew the thinking of others. It seemed that way. That's how I would interpret it. But really it was kind of the resonance of my own unhealed thoughts coming up that I was sensing too. I may have accurately heard the thoughts of another, but the way I was judging them was just a reflection of or in resonance with some of the unhealed thoughts I had coming up. So when it seemed that I knew what somebody else was thinking, and it seemed like it was none of my business, I wasn't fully appreciating the stuff that comes up between us and the benefit of it, and that it's all good. And so when I allow my unhealed thoughts to come up and to be healed, then when I approach you, I'm more open, and I'm more able to reflect your true self back to you, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm trying to explain how I found there was something wrong with that before. I'm not really finding the words, but it's like I got over this hump where I was afraid to play that role, and now it feels like a lot of those self-imposed limits are falling away. I don't feel like I'm rummaging in other people's minds anymore. I just feel like we're sharing the same mind, and I feel like I'm willing to accept all the opportunities I have to heal my incorrect perceptions. So my day today was that I was in this helper role. I was talking to a friend, and I'm not sure if she wants me to mention her name, so I won't, but thank you, you know who you are. And so it would seem that I was the helper, but what unfolded as beliefs came up, we were looking at what she believed, but that was reflecting back some of the things I believe, some of the limiting beliefs I have going on in my daily life. As soon as we looked at those things, boom, 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 things started happening in my day just to shower me with gifts to indicate that a shift had happened, that people wanted to be helpful to me, people wanted to give me things, people wanted to support me, just like boom, 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 right in a row. And to me, that was the proof that all of this thought work, this being aware of our feelings, being aware of our thoughts, knowing that the thoughts that don't feel good are untrue, being willing to release those thoughts, it's all worth it. And we all help each other with this work all the time, no matter what we do. So in a sense, we can't do anything wrong. somebody in your life is either helping you become aware of those unhealed beliefs, which you can get healed right now just by your willingness to have true thought come to you, to let false thought go, or they're reflecting the joy you are back to you. So to me, this is just profoundly good news and helps me be happy no matter what's happening. So one of the gifts I received today is that my friend Caro is sending me a drum with dolphins on it and light codes on it. It's very, very beautiful. And to me, this is a big gift. It's a valuable drum, and I am accustomed to playing things small and being content with little, and to receive a big gift like this feels like a big deal to me. It also feels like I've let down some of the limits in allowing big things to happen, or giving and receiving big things. So that's a very good feeling. And that was what I was talking about to my friend, that I think we've been playing small and now we're being invited to play big and to feel safe there. And then right after I was talking to her about that, this big gift came from Caro into my life. So just beautiful, beautiful reflections everywhere. And wishing you happy healing. Let's see if I can